prestigious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Boston College Eagles, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Wideouts now clustered. In the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And that catch is hauled in. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Now it's second down here. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quickly. They convert on third down now. Sets up first and goal from the 9. The Eagles offense lines up first and goal now. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Timeout, Michigan. So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Play moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down and goal upcoming. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's running out of time here. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Checks this down to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Quick throw to the left side. This time it's complete. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion to the tight end. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Backfield is empty here for second and inches. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
That's caught. It's Hunt. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Bringing pressure. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
2nd and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down. Looking for a man. Fired into a tight window and picked off. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
It's a cold night, and this offense is trying to come out, trying to find some kind of rhythm to get their quarterback going, but maybe underestimating the conditions and the speed of this defense.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
It's a quick grab. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch is made along the sideline. 4th set of bounds.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes a quick grab. He picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Fakes the ball, tries the right side here. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the 1st quarter. Boston College has the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. 1st play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking to throw here. Throws to the tight end. Catch made down the left side. Explosive play. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's an outbound, a catch made. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown. quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Backed up second and long at the 17. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Receiver makes the catch. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's fourth down. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Finds his target. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's brought down just short of the marker in that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Runs through the defender. They've got him down out near the 40.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Finds a good throw. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Ferguson. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. The Wolverines come to the line in a hurry up. looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through?
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast and puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Looking to throw it again. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, and get a little bit closer to the marker. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Ball handed off. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets up 1st and goal at the 8th.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he drops back in the gun. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Bringing pressure. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
There's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
That's a good job by this offense getting positive yards here on this 3rd and goal, but now they're facing 4th and goal. Big decision on whether or not to settle for the field goal, or at least get some points, or roll the dice and try to get this ball into the end zone on 4th down.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Gets made over the middle. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Got past him, the field goal attempt. The offense on the field, go for it on 4th down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. 4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
That's how you close a half off in this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game they have here.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
The pocket breaking down. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it on 3rd and long and came up well short. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Boston College will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They'll take a deep shot here. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Grab behind the line. It's Ferguson. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
He'll throw it now. The receiver grabs it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Wolverines are looking to keep this drive going. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Hey, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Wolverines come up to the line in the hurry-up. Touchdown, Wolverines! The quarterback takes it in himself.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And after the extra point, it's a 17-10 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Finds his target, and it's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. First down and 10.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's caught. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Boston College getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On 2nd and inches, will they be aggressive here? 3 receivers bunched to the right. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete, very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
The 2nd down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive.
Really trapping for a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And they bring them down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. And he'll drop back here on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Here comes the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Players are down the right side. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Michigan.